Welcome back. This is John Locke, and yes, I'm on the road, but I want to talk with you today about investing in SEO and why it's one of the least risky things you can do. To make sure that you have qualified leads, hot leads, people that'll turn into customers and clients. Okay, search engine optimization, SEO. That is when you make sure that one of the pages on your site shows up near the top of search results in Google or Bing whenever people are typing in a search. And this is big money because most people click on a result from the first page, a few people go to the second page, almost nobody goes to page 3 or below. So the objective is to get your pages, your website on page 1. That's where the money's at. Okay? I've been talking with a couple different people who own businesses. They're doing a sizable amount. To them, it might be small. To you, it might be large. I don't know. But some people, are saying business is down or business is stagnant or the revenue is just not where we want it to be. And some of the people that I've talked to in the past, they invested in SEO because they believe in it, they know what it is, and they've seen big gains. Some people that I've talked to, they're very hesitant to invest in SEO. And I just want to talk to those people that see it as a big risk. Yeah, if you choose a company that doesn't know what they're doing, yeah, it might be a big risk. But I want to share with you some stories. There's lots of stories that I can share. I'll share some of my own because I know the details really well. Okay, so the very first SEO client, big SEO client that I had, they were a business. They were doing a little bit of business, but they were definitely not maximizing the revenue. We did a 6-month engagement with them. We did some follow-up work for them. And before, they were basically not ranking anywhere in the top 100 for some of their major terms. They were not anywhere in the top 100. If you'd search in Google, they were not in the top 100. Okay, nowadays, today, and this is many years later, a lot of these results are page 1 or number 1 or top 3. Quite a few of these are, page 1 right below. But their business, after we did this 6-month SEO engagement in which we rebuilt their site, focused on creating content that their users were interested in, and focused on external links and reputation and reviews. After we did this, what happened to this business? Well, they got a lot bigger. Their business, it basically took off. From there, it took off to the point where they actually bought another business. And today, they're doing such great things, this business. And the sky's the limit. They might even get bigger from here. All started with this 6 months of SEO. Okay, I will give you another story. There is a contract manufacturer, a precision machining shop that I worked with, and they were doing about $2 million a year, okay? But they were referred to me, and one of the things that they were frustrated about is when they would Google, they would search different terms like laser cutting, water cutting, and metal fabrication, and sheet metal fabrication, all these different things. They didn't come up. They didn't come up in their area. Instead, it was all these smaller machine shops, and they were very frustrated by this because these shops that were coming up at the top of Google, they had nowhere near the capabilities of my soon-to-be client. So we agreed, we did similarly, we did a 4-month engagement. We rebuilt the site. Again, we focused on some technical aspects of their website. We focused on the content, and we added some content to the site that was imperative for it to be there. focused on getting some external links. So we focused on third-party sites as well that they did not have in their link profile. And when I say link profile, I mean websites that are linking to your website. Okay, there's patterns that Google looks for in different industries, and they had a few that were missing. Okay, so we took care of all this, and lo and behold, after we did this 4-month engagement, and then a couple of months after, basically they're ranking #1 for all the things that these other places previously were ranking #1 for. They're ranking #1 in their market for sheet metal fabrication, for laser cutting, for water jet cutting, for basically everything that they wanted to rank for, they're ranking for. Okay? So their business increased from that alone. They're getting more leads. And yes, they're a contract manufacturer. They do all different types of industries. Okay? All right, so the point that I'm trying to make to you is if you invest in SEO, these things pay dividends for like years, potentially. The competitors in your space, and particularly in a lot of these local contract manufacturing or precision machining, precision manufacturing places, your competition locally most of the time is not that great. So if you do things like this, you are almost guaranteed to be at the top of the chart, at the top of Google. If you are a business like a contractor, like HVAC, roofing, painting, handyman, remodeling, construction, hey, there's some places that do a lot of good things. We have a couple of those on our roster. You could also go to my friend Tim Brown at Hook Agency. Him and his wife, Bibante. They're doing such a great job at Hook Agency in Minneapolis. It's amazing. So these are all things that you can do. You know, invest with a good company. And the returns are going to be there for you. So, like I said, you know, your competitors are all doing SEO. Some of them are, the ones that are succeeding. And it's the reason why a small fish becomes a medium fish becomes a large fish, and it's the reason why large fishes become whales. They invest in their website. They invest in SEO. They invest in online marketing. They do these things that are necessary to get leads and make people believe that it's a good idea to do business with them. So if you do these things, it's going to benefit you. I know some of you will say that I don't have the money. And that's fine. You might not have the money. Or you might not want to spend the money. But all I can say is if you keep doing the same things and you never do anything different, you're going to keep getting the same results. And your competitors that are investing in SEO and they're investing in their website, they're investing in marketing, and they're doing all these things, gradually over time, they will keep getting a bigger share of your market. That's just a fact. My name's John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO. I'm here about every other day making videos on SEO and marketing. And if you want to hear more about this, you know, subscribe to the channel. Put out videos about once every other day. And we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I think that's pretty good. I'd love to see you subscribe. That's all I got for now. Until next time, peace.